I just moved into my first New York City appointment with my brother in creativity, Nine Darian. My name is Nav, and this is Navigating My 20s. So much room for activity! Stair speed, stair speed. Workstation, kitchen, dining room, not ready. Yeah. Shit. Room 1, painted, texture, lime wash. Ooh, painter, ooh. Wait, what's next? Oh, snap. Closet, too dark to see. Closet, real fashion. Beer closet, space, closet, things. Bathroom, clean. Yeah, mats, things. Yeah, toilet seat, bath. Yeah. My room, blow up bed, first set of laundry ever done. Closet, in use. Yeah. Wicked, ceiling fan, gonna take it down. This is it. We're gonna make $1 million in the space this year. $1 million. Can you believe it? Show the space, run across the space. Look how big it is. He's still running. He's not even making it. Look at that. So much space. Look at that. So much space. Can you believe it? He's running laps. He's a real Jamaican. Can you believe it? So in September, I was traveling, and after 3 weeks to a month of traveling, I come back, and the deal was I was gonna move out of my aunt's house that I lived in, right? You guys have seen me making a bunch of videos there. I've been in that room for about the 5 years that I've, the 6 mainly that I've been in America. So boom, I get back. There's a lot of things that didn't go the way that I expected them to, and I just was not ready to move. So I'm on a blow-up bed. I need to find somewhere quickly. I thought I was gonna get like a 1-bedroom or like a 2-bedroom situation, something nice, something big, pause. And I didn't find that. So I had to get a 1-room situation. I had to get the quickest spot that I could get that would accept me with the information that I had and stuff like that. So I ended up getting a spot where it was 4 bedrooms, and I'd get a room for $1,000, and everybody else was stranger. I didn't know any of the other people there, when I was moving in. So I moved in. You saw me make a couple of videos there in that room with the paintings and stuff like that, and the room with the clothes. Made a bunch of the daily series videos there. Thought I was gonna be there for a little while. It was a 4-month lease. Around 2.5 months, it started getting old real quick. I started realizing okay, yeah, paying rent is cool. It's my first time really paying rent like that. The fact that I'm paying this amount of rent, I kind of want to have some things some liberties, if that makes sense, because I'm paying rent. But when you're living with roommates, even though I think I had the coolest type of roommates you could ever had, I think I had a good deal with the roommates. I got struck lucky with the roommates. It wasn't nobody crazy. Even so, everybody takes up space, and not everybody's gonna mesh well together. So that space started becoming really, really old, and I really just needed my own spot. So it started to look and it also looked like the lease wasn't gonna get renewed. The way that the landlord was, he had a lot of rules and stuff like that they had to follow, a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't even want to take the time to get into. But there's stuff that wasn't gonna allow me to be as comfortable as I wanted to be. So I was yeah, I need to find my own spot. So before I even moved out, last year, I had asked Darren, yo, bro, what do you think about us getting a 2-bedroom, right? If you guys know, if you guys really watch my videos from way back when, my best friend Kaz, he's in the army right now. Me and him used to think about moving out together and stuff like that, but we were way younger, right? So my brother in creativity over here, that is who I make most of my videos with and who we get creative with all the time. I was thinking yo, it'd be the best idea that we get an apartment together. He dubbed it. He was hell no, you get no apartment with you, bro. We about to get this spot in Manhattan. We about to be rich. What are you talking in an apartment? We don't need to get no apartment together, bro. Are you bugging? And I was all right, cool. Right? I was all right, cool. So then that was 9 months ago. Right around when I was leaving Nike. And time passed, and travel. I'm living on my own, which is down the road from my bro. And then we get an opportunity to get this spot. And I was yo, bro, we came in, we looked at the spot together, and, I know he had dubbed me before, months ago, but I'm yo, bro, this is a great spot. The price is right. What do you think? You trying to, I would do it if I need to by myself, but, me, you split this, it's going to be easy. He's yeah, you got a good point. And then we started talking about yo, we could put an office here. He started getting his own ideas. We could have put an office here. We could put this here. He started getting, thinking about it. I'm nah, he's really interested. Then boom, we pulled the trigger. I ended up leaving my last spot a month early. So instead of waiting for February 3rd, which was when my lease would end, I moved here January 3rd, so I basically just paid 3 months of rent. The landlord was nice enough to give me the deposit back, and then started rolling on things here. But right as this is coming up, the decision's made. We started looking at this spot, started getting ready to move in here. Things just start going in, bro. I'm driving, boom. I'm not even gonna talk about this on camera, but I'm driving and something hits my windshield, bro. Something hit my windshield, boom, windshield gone. Cost $400 to fix. Damn. crazy.
It's me and him, and we do it. I do it all day.
Damn, son. Yo, fishbowl, 0 tint. Ah. This shit is negative tint, yo. This shit is positive tint. This shit 2020 vision, no cap. That is funny. Nah, 2020 vision right here. This shit is hilarious. This shit is hilarious. Fix that. I drive over to Brooklyn to go pick up a battery. I still haven't gotten that battery back yet. And boom, I'm driving, car not going. I'm like, car not going. I'm like, what the hell? It's like car overheating. I'm like, overheating? I'm looking at the gauge and it's not overheating. It don't look hot. I know what the car, like, it look like when the car overheats. It's not overheating. I'm like, yo, let me get to the nearest gas station. I get to the nearest gas station and it's like refill coolant. I'm like, okay. So I go and I buy some coolant and my dumb brain takes the coolant and put it into the car while it was just driving from Bronx to Brooklyn. So the car is hot, engine's hot. I put cool coolant in a hot engine bay. I just hear and I was like, that's unexpensive. So boom, that happens. The car's oil filter housing ends up cracking, right? And I'm stranded in Brooklyn. Had to tow the car from Brooklyn to Bronx, another $400. Then had to fix the car, which costed $1,500 labor, $500 parts. Bare things, bro. So just crazy stuff. People saying like, yo, where you been? I haven't seen you. Like, I haven't seen you posting. Like, are you okay? Where you been? And I've just been over here fighting for my life, bro. Fighting for my actual life. You feel me? So January been crazy, but on top of all of that, it's also been a blessing in the way how, I've been able to move into my own space. It's empty right now, but like this is the type of stuff that thousands of people around the world wish they could do. Like I'm in New York City. I'm in my own place with my boy that has the same like-minded creativity and ambition as me, and we're excited and working and heading towards something and trying to navigate my 20s, trying to figure it out. And that right there is honestly a blessing that regardless of all this stuff that happened, I just see it as a minor setback for a major comeback. My boy said it's called the slingshot effect. Like whenever you about to get catapulted in a slingshot, you get gripped and squeezed and pulled back. Pause on the gripped. Pause on the gripped. And when he said that, I was like, nah, you got a point. Like, this is really like the amount of stuff that's happened bad. Like it means that 2025 is going to be an incredible, wild year. And yeah, man, we're living here and there's going to be a bunch of stuff that happens. It's just going to be super exciting. And I think sometimes I get scared or like uneasy about not knowing what's next on the journey. But that's the best part of it, yo. The best part of it is not knowing. Like the best part of it is trying to head one direction and learn as we go. All in this journey of navigating our 20s. My God. See y'all in the next one.